look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Brogdon looking it over Young. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
Now, here is Young. Last game out, he had 40 points. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Brogdon. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. A fader. And Turner the bucket on the assist by LeVert.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Young with no one around. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
There's Brogdon following the bucket by the Hawks over Young. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Whether he's spotting up or creating, Brogdon can be a threat out there. There's a lot of confidence in that shot.
Bounce pass Young. Capella with the bucket.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Young goes up and lays it nice and easy. Young's got 5 now.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Sabonis with the bucket.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Young with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Over to the left wing. A new 14 for Indiana. Here's Duarte. And no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Bogdanovich wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Pacers trail by 9. Out to the wing. Here's Duarte. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Passes it to Young. Stolen by LeVert. Brogdon the pass to Duarte. Here's Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. Shot's good by Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Collins dishes to Young. Collins trying to break free. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The pass to Reddish. Good, nice job down low.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Brogdon out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Shots good from Young.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Now, here's Brogdon. 33 points last game. Pass to LeVert. From the arc. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McConnell.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
It's deflected. It's Brogdon on the wing, defended by Young. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Brogdon with it. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. There's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. And he makes that one. Young's got 11 points.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Knicks. Gallinari attacking in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. We wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Turner kicks to Brogdon. McConnell in the corner. 3-pointer. And a Great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Capella, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
From 15 feet away, count it, in the Atlanta Leagues, we've got down to 9 in the bucket from Brogdon.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Young finds Capella. Young against Brogdon. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Sabonis, no good. Atlanta leading by 11. Hunter with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Atlanta.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Good on the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Young pass to Gallinari. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Capella. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Capella's got 6 points in the quarter. Shoots. Off the left rim and out. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Young, right side. A beautiful reverse layup. 15 points for Trae Young.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He ended up with 15. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. Young against Brogdon. And there's the drive. Trae Young grabs the miss.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Pacers trail by 19. Brogdon outside. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Brogdon's got 12 points in the game. In your experience, Brent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more. And I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Hawks leading by 15. Stolen by Brogdon. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow! Brogdon's got 9 points here in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bogdanovich inside. LeVert defending.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Brogdon kicks to Turner. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Out to the right wing. Reddish the pass to Young. Here's Collins, and it's sent back by Turner. Brogdon outside. Here's Sabonis. And they get it back. Pass to Brogdon from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brogdon's got it back down within single digits for the Pacers. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Young. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Bogdanovich passes to Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams scanning the floor. That's good from 17 feet away.
Lou Williams is so patient about getting to spots on the floor where he knows he can score from. He becomes a master of the mid-range.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Bucks ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.141 left in the third quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Bucket is good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Right, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Here's Hunter. He's got 7. LeVert brings the double team. Williams kicks to right. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Wright's got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
To the middle. And there's Hunter on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 5 assists tonight.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williams. There's the drive. And the layup is good. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up on Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Outside Collins. Back to Wright. And finished off by Wright.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 20.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks taking a 19-point lead into... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Duarte in at the 2-guard.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Atlanta leading by 16. Right inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Turner. Brogdon finds Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Atlanta's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Rebound by the Hawks. And he drives in, lays it up off the glass. And it's 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Right against Brogdon. And finish off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Here's Brogdon. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. Well, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
And Wright kicks to Collins. Passes to Hunter. Takes the 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 19. LeVert from outside. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Okongwu, the pass to Wright. Now Williams. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
It's over Brogdon.
2 minutes.
Williams can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist in the game. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They lead by 16. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win. And it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. For 3, Brogdon. And the Pacers, another 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Atlanta.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Clint Capella.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. LeVert with it. Here's the triple. Hands it from downtown.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Chang. And here is Okongwu. Over to the wing. Here's Herter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back and see if you want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so he makes both from the line.
Whether Lou Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during the regular season where you could tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Lou's going to get those for you.
Hits it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Hawks, Lou Williams.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timeout called the Pacers.
Timeout charge to the Pacers.
They trail by 13. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's